So this to me, I had to redo it because to me the Lions absolutely won this trade. Okay, they get Jared Goff, who to me is a good quarterback, not a great quarterback, but a good quarterback. They get a first round pick, I think, for this year. They get a lot for this dude. Now, Matt Stafford to me is a guy that I would not be willing to give up the farm for. Number one, he's 32 years old. This tells me that the Rams are making a push next year to be in the Super Bowl, or they just absolutely destroy the franchise. Because when you give up so much for this team, especially what the Rams gave up for trading, giving up on Jared Goff. Now, there was rumors that him and McVay did not see eye to eye when it came to the play styling, and that's why I think they got rid of Jared Goff. Also, I think they were paid for him. Matt Stafford, to me, was not worth that pick. I'm sorry. I would believe if it was more of Deshaun Watson. But to trade for a 32-year-old, if I'm a Lions fan, I am super pumped. I just literally got a lot for Matt Stafford. That is one of the stupidest trades in my opinion. Number one, because I don't think the Rams are a contender. Their defense is very, very questionable. Their pass rush is not as good as people think. If you could shut down Aaron Donald like they did in the playoffs this year, they're done. They're done. It'd make more sense if they went out and got a guy like Carson Wentz or Deshaun Watson. But they traded for a 32-year-old Matt Stafford. This is not Aaron Rodgers we're talking about. This is a 32-year-old iffy quarterback, if he could stay healthy quarterback. You traded the whole farm for it. That has only 2 years for you to make the championship before Matt Stafford calls it quits. Like I said, I don't know about this trade, man. This trade to me was the stupidest thing the Rams could do. Because if I'm a Rams fan, I'm like, are we really committed to make the Super Bowl? Because anything above, if the Rams come out and they're not as good as people think, then they destroyed their franchise. Because you traded the whole farm. You're gambling on Matt Stafford. You're gambling on a 32-year-old quarterback. You believe in him that you're trading your franchise quarterback and all these picks to be a Super Bowl contender. Not a playoff team, not a wild card team. A Super Bowl contender. Actually holding the Lombardi Trophy next year. That is what you're banking on. I don't know, man. If I was the Rams, I would make a push for Deshaun Watson. I would have made a push for a guy like Carson Wentz, who's only 28 years old, going to be 29. Matt Stafford, a 32-year-old? I don't know, man. That sounds a lot iffy in my opinion. But hey, the Rams do it. See how this goes. Should be more trading news. Like I said, Matt Stafford is gone. He went to the Rams, and this is the second time the Rams have literally gotten robbed. They got robbed with the Ramsey trade. The Jaguars won this trade. Okay? They're getting robbed with the Stafford trade, in my opinion. The Stafford trade is not as good as the Ramsey because the Ramsey was young. You got a 32-year-old veteran. You better put the pieces around him. I don't know, man. Tell me what y'all think. So the Rams traded for Mathew Stafford, and they traded Jared Goff. They traded everything for this dude. Will it pan out? We got to see next year. But that is breaking news. The Rams have traded Jared Goff and a bunch of picks for quarterback Mathew Stafford from the Lions. I'll keep you updated.